Hey everyone, welcome to the fireworks fix. What I've got in front of me here is just a little fun box of fireworks. It was only about £24–25 and I wanted to show you what was inside there, but I think you pretty much know what you're getting anyway. So even though maybe I'm going to be a bit merciless on the autopsy on these fireworks, I think you know what you're getting. So the plan is that I'm going to fire all this stuff tonight in the fix. But let's have a look inside and see what we get. This is made by a company called Trafalgar. I've got a party fireworks selection box. And it is all fountains, all of them. I say it's not all fountains, but it's mostly fountains. They're all 7 grams. They've all got different names on. But I have a feeling most of them will probably be the same crackling fountain. But we'll see what actually happens. But the fun thing about this box is that you get crackling balls. You get some little sort of strobing crackle pots. What else have we got? We've got some actual mini strobe pots here. I'm going to destroy this box, getting this open now. Yeah, little mini strobe pots. It's nice to have those little novelties for a change. What else do we get? We get some Olympic flames. They might be little Bengal flames, I don't know. I do think they're mini fountains, but maybe they're that colour. Or maybe they're just those colours, but they're all the same inside. But we'll see. You'll also get some spinning UFOs. And these are little ground spinners. It's packed in there, really good. I don't know what the how much NEC is in these. I'd say a very tiny amount in each one. But yeah, packed. That's great, little ground spinners. There is another box in here called Moon Dust. It looks really exciting. But I think what is actually in here is the same 7 gram fountain repackaged again. All the fireworks in this box are F1, really low category, so not even F2. And each one has got 7 grams in. I've had a look. So yeah, it's got a little base. I really don't think that's anything else other than a 7 gram fountain. But there's 3 of those in that box. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one called Big Fat Sun. How many grams are in this one? Still 7. Okay, 7 fountains. That one's quite a bit bigger than the other, but it's all packaging. Now, when you look at the instructions on the back, for outdoor use only, avoid overhead obstructions, insert fountain upright into soft ground or other non-flammable material. An example of that, which is sand, standing sideways, blah blah blah. So living in the UK between November and February, mid-February, March, there's not a lot of soft ground, and of course we all, dutifully go out and dig out and cultivate a little patch of land in our back gardens ready to bury fireworks in, don't we? No, we just stand them on the pavement and the wind blows and just knocks them over. Or you run back and you kick it over or whatever. So you ever try smushing one of these into hard ground? Yeah, so the whole thing of having it as a box fountain, stability, it doesn't really cut it for me when it's something like this. But it's obvious what you're getting. So let's have a look inside, first of all, of lights. Sorry, the camera's a bit close. So we've got a tube. got a bit of plastic on the bottom. Either compressed sawdust or a bit of clay in the bottom there. Standard Chinese firework cardboard tube, visco fused. Same thing, this one's blue, so I don't know, when you buy rockets and stuff, you tend to find that the sticks are dipped in different colours on the end, sometimes denoting it's a different effect. So maybe that's a different effect, so we'll see how these go. I'll try and keep them in view there. They already look so much more interesting out of the boxes, don't they? We have, this is a classic tactic that you'll see more and more and more. Right, this kind of thing. I used to count something like this, and fair enough, you know, there's a bit of stability there. But you'll see huge fountains like this. And it's nothing but just a bit of a rip-off, isn't it, really? Bigger the better, the more exciting. Surely it's got to be more awesome, but no, it's another one of those. These will keep on falling over, won't they? So yeah, I mean, what I could do is bore you to tears by going through and finding out what's in what. There's a red one, so that one might be a different effect, so we will see. But what I'm going to do is just pause the video and get all these out, and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, so now I've got all these opened and the wrappers off. Oh, by the way, that's what's inside the crackle ball. Very often when you get these little crackle balls, there'll be something else inside it. But that was the green shell on the outside. That was what's inside the blinker. So I don't know whether that is a stain marking, I don't think so. But we'll see. I opened one of these little, what I think are fountains as well, and had a look on top of that one. And that one's got like a red stain, so we'll see what this one does. It might be like a fairy dust fountain, I don't know. So here's all our fountains opened. You see we've got a few different colours, so it should be interesting to see what we've actually got in these. Here's the bigger one, which was still 7 grams, and that is just, you know, you can't really see, but it's just not full at all. It's only half full. I mean, at this scale, it doesn't really matter, does it? But this idea gets scaled up and up and up. So if I now have a look at most of the packaging. So here's the packaging. Remember, there's nothing to do with the fireworks in there, really, other than the packaging. And here's what we're actually getting. Here's what you get for £24. It looks a bit more interesting because of the novelties, but you imagine on a typical box of fireworks, there's no novelties and things like that, so you just have a few of these tubes really knocking around. It would look even worse value. But nevertheless, I think it's a bit of a stark contrast, isn't it? All that packaging. I mean, I know it's kind of all, you know, stacked on top of each other and looks a lot more now, but it would all pack away a bit flatter than that. And that's what you've actually paid for. And don't forget, most of that is packaging as well, the cardboard tubes. So what have you actually got in terms of powder content, in terms of grams? Well, each one of these is 7 grams. I don't know, this is probably about, I don't know, 2 or 3, maybe even less, I don't know. These are 7 grams as well. And you can imagine the size of powder content in the smaller ones. I don't think it's even going to say, is it? These little Olympic fountains. Remember, these are all F1 fireworks, so they're not even F2. But just a lot of fun for goofing around with in the back garden, so we're going to do that next, and we'll see what we actually do get. See if it is good value. Much easier to shove these into the ground now. All right, and let's see what these tiny little ground spinner wheels do. Not bad. That one took off. These are really good considering the size. One more somewhere. Those are quite amazing for the very, very small size. Let's have a look at the fountains that I've got down here. I've got my red light on, but I don't suppose you can see them yet, or maybe you can. So all the ones that are plain colours are over here, and all the ones that are just four different, I think it was, yeah, 4 different colours. They were tipped to 4 different colours. Let's see if they do different effects. But anyway, let's start on this side with one of the taller fountains. Remember, this is all F1 stuff. Some reds. No crackle. That's good. Let's have a look at this one. Big fountain. Not big, but very crackly. Quite good though for the size. I wonder what this one's going to be. So lower level crackle, but still some reds in. Seven grams of pure joy there. All these are 7 pounds each. So those are all the ones with the plain tubes. And let's go for some of the ones with the coloured bits dipped on the end. This is pink. Very loud, crackly one. I think this one's blue. But still pretty much exactly the same. This one, I think, was a darker, sort of like more like a magenta. That little pot on the side there, that was interesting. So like a little tiny strobe pot. And the last one, all those ones that we've looked at. Pretty much the same crackly fountain in every one. So, let's have a go at these little, I forget what they call these now, Olympic flames or something. This one's yellow. Well, the actual tube is coloured yellow. Yeah, I think it is. So I think they are different colours. A little tiny bit of crackle in each one. Right, what haven't I done? Let's do some crackle bombs over here. Let's see what these crackle bombs are like. Not bad. Try and do a few. A couple at least. And one that's just not inside the plastic container. What have we got left? Just got these two fountains here. The same moon dust ones that we had before, so we'll do those at the same time. Every one of these fountains has been £7. Mostly the same crackly silver fountain with a touch of red in. I've got to say the ground spinners were fun. I mean, this is just a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Let's just have a look at these little mini strobe pots. Got 3 of them here. Let's try it. Let's just see the other 2. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed a quick fix there. I can smell the gunpowder. It's lovely. Well, welcome to a quick little post-firing of this little Trafalgar box. So I remember I said that all the different ones with the different tubes that had the different dips. I couldn't see any difference. I don't know whether you could. It was mostly the same crackling fountain composition. Sometimes with a little bit of red in. I'm not sure if I saw one or two little blue sparks, but so all the fountains in the box were pretty much exactly the same, except for these that didn't crackle. Things that were impressive, the little ground spinners were much better than the ones twice their size, which I was really impressed about. So I got them on a flat surface, but they quickly jumped off that. But they still spun okay on the Indian sandstone, you know, funny marked slabs in the garden. The crackle bombs are very good. This little strobe pot was fun. In fact, this is a different one, because look, this one hasn't actually gone. That is so weird. What's going on there? Okay. These were really good. Little tiny Bengal flames with a little tiny bit of crackle. That was a yellow one. And then the green one was a green one, and I've got other colours in the box which I haven't done, but yeah, that was just a bit of a laugh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, one of those did go, as we did see that. One of the fountains set that off. And I had another one there which I just forgot to light, but it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, so for a £27 box of fireworks, now all the fountains are there, but I didn't like half the novelties. I want to keep some of these novelties and stuff. But yeah, I did say it was 24 before, but it's actually 27. I just looked at the invoice, you know, plus delivery. You know what you're going to get. Lots of crackle, very loud. Crackle bombs are very loud. The fountains are very loud. So that all that investment was in crackle and nothing much else. But it was a lot of fun. It's just fun to go and light something in the garden. The strobe pots were very good. They were really nice, very bright. Small duration, but what you expect. You know, I lit 3 of those strobe pots. So lots of fun novelties in this box. That was the only reason I got it. And like I said, I've kept most of them. I'm building up a little novelties collection. All right, and take care, guys. I'll see you for another Friday fireworks fix soon.